Hello everyone. Welcome to Vintage Inspirations. I hope everyone's doing well. Um, Thanks for joining me today. It's a dreary day, with the storms. I think all of us got storms. It's so sad. Thank God my power hasn't gone out, but we're not done with the storms. They're coming 2 more days, so you just got to kind of hold out. I hope all you guys are safe and you stayed indoors and followed instructions because I know a lot of people they tend to want to go out. I know a lot of churches they did their Sunday meetings Friday night. That was so smart. So because you can't come out on Sunday because of the ice issues. Yeah, that's basically the situation. It's the ice, but then a lot of places had a lot of storm and it took down the power lines and trees came down and vehicles and houses got destroyed and I'm sure some lives have been lost. I haven't been following it because it brings me anxiety a lot. Um, I wasn't scared, but I was a little anxious rather, because this is my first storm in this house, so you don't know what issues come about. Every house has a different situation during a storm. So that was just a little bit of my anxiousness, yeah. So I'm up now. I decided to do a small video. I'm not as creative as I was when I first started out. I wish I could be more creative, but when you're dealing with depression and health issues, it's hard to be creative because it just kind of consumes your day. But I gotta try to fight and get stronger and overpower the depression and the pain, and because it's not going anywhere. So I gotta try to maneuver through it. But it's never been so bad, and I keep constantly telling you guys, the blessing is that I'm not suicidal. So you don't have to worry about nothing like that. I'm not suicidal. But anyway, what brought me to do this video is I had to get out the bed. I've been like in the bed and the couch for a couple days now, and it's overwhelming. And my lower bottom is paining me. I gotta move or stand up or do something. And then it's strange because I can't do too much because then I'll be in more pain. So, but anyway, I came into my jewelry room. Yes, I have a jewelry room, and I mean it's not just jewelry; it's arts and crafts and my clothes and a bunch of other stuff. Um, and then I was gonna like really set it up and buy like a beautiful um like armoire sets and stuff and decorate it nice with my gemstones and my jewelry, like my high end jewelry. But I'm not signed another lease, so I can't do what I want to do. So and that's another thing that brings on depression. My ability to do interior design has came to a halt because why would I do anything and I'm not staying here? Yeah, so I'm not signing another lease. That's 100%. I'm not signing another lease. But in my process of looking for another place, if I don't find anything, I may consider staying. Now I mean, that's just kind of, you don't have an option with that. But anyway, so I came in here and I was going through my jewelry, and I have so many. I mean, like even more than the flags. So I just decided to start stacking them up, and I said I'll do a little video. So since angels they bring hope and love, so I decided to wear my love shirt. And if you watch me, I think I got this from, was it Value Village, right? Yeah, I thrifted this shirt on camera. Isn't it gorgeous? I just love it. And so I was with the guy that I normally get jewelry from. He used to sell me jewelry jars. In fact, I need to call him, see if he has any. Yeah. I was with him that day because I had to meet him to get some jewelry. And I got this shirt. He was like, wow, that's beautiful. I said, I know. Because he dresses only vintage. He is so handsome, and you would think I would be interested, but we've been friends for so long, and I know how he is with women, so I would never want to be in that situation. Isn't that sad when you have a friend and you're so in love with him, but you can't be with him because you know he's going to just treat you like a animal, like he does the women that's in his life? But someone often told me that Perhaps not. Perhaps he won't treat you like that. You know, you're special and so, but I don't want to take that risk. I do not want to take that risk. Yeah. And plus he's a hoarder and I am so freaking clean. You know, most of the men in my life are hoarders. It's so sad. I wish I could pick one, but how could we live together? Like they like stuff stacked on top of stacked, flipped over, rusty, dirty, dead rats underneath. You know, that type of stuff. You can't walk in certain rooms. You got to climb. I just can't do it. I just can't. And it's so sad. It really is. Someone commented about this mannequin back here. There's a little shop on the way to certain stores and they're outside. And when I moved here, I had to go. I don't know where I was going, but on the way back, I saw it. I didn't see it going. They probably were closed. Yeah, on the way I had pulled in. Every time, you know, when you're driving, if you're a thrifter, when you see a sign say sale or flea market or estate sale, you gotta pull in because it's just so convenient. So I pulled in and I bought this mannequin. I want to give it to my sister because she has a sewing class, but I've given her some in the past. Not a tall one, but a smaller one than another one. So I can't just give her everything. And I always wanted one. This is not the one I want, but I bought it because they gave me a great deal. And these things are very expensive. And so I put my paper jewelry on it. As you can see, all of these, this necklace and this necklace and this necklace, that's paper jewelry. It comes from I guess overseas from other countries. And they make jewelry out of paper. Yeah, it's like paper, not paper mache. It's a totally different technique because they don't use glue. At least I don't think so. I'd have to double check. But they are simply beautiful. Let me give you a close up. That's my favorite one, the one on top, the red with the green. Isn't it beautiful? Oh my goodness, I know. And then that burgundy one, just to die for. I have a lot more, but they're not as beautiful as these, so I didn't put them up. And then remember this cross? I thrifted that on camera. It's beautiful right here. And I've had this bag for years. Where is it from again? Let me check it. It's from somewhere. I forget. I just draped it over there because I had this from when I was in college for interior design. Who makes it? Wait, where's the name? Oh, it's Shoemaker. Very popular company. Let me show it to you. Shoemaker, yeah. And I believe they sell fabrics and stuff like that. I can't remember. It was so long ago, but I believe. But isn't it a beautiful bag? It's like houndstooth, but a different design with these dominoes. It's just so beautiful. And their bags are quite valuable. I used to have a lot of bags like that, but I sold them when I was working at the flea market. Yeah, when I had my health, it was a beautiful thing. So I was going to spray. My grades are coming in, which is good because that means that your hair is healthy and is growing. I was going to spray, and I forgot. It's because I'm looking at the spray. It's sitting right there, but that's okay. Um, so yeah, I finally got rid of my grays because I was just tired of dealing with them. It's putting a lot of stress when I could be doing something else. So I decided to go to the beauty parlor, but oh my God, they had me in there so many hours and I was in so much pain. By the time she was styling it, I was sitting on the side of my left hip because I had so much pain in my lower buttocks and where I had my surgery, my pelvis. I was in so much pain. It was so sad. But I wanted her to finish. Oh my God. And so I'm supposed to go back this week. I don't think I can go through that again. So I may just wash it and continue with the grades. I don't know. Or I'm going to have to find someone else who's not doing so many books at the same time, booking people at the same time, so they can get me in and out quicker. So I won't be going back to that place. But although I think that they did a beautiful job, you know, because my hair has been natural. I didn't get any perms or any relaxers. This is just a roller set and dye and some blow dry, a little blow dry on the inside, yeah. And that was in. Actually, she did like curls. She used some kind of crip thing, and she curled the ends. And I wish I would have filmed it that day. It was gorgeous. It was like flips, you know. But then I've been wrapping it, and now I'm not doing anything. So all I did was just put a little shine on it and comb it out just so I could do this video. Yeah. So I need to get back. But that's the reason why I went natural because I can't manage the salons because of my health issues. Yeah, that's why I went natural. But it's difficult, and you guys know how wavy and curly my hair is and thick, and I just can't. Oh my God, it's overwhelming. It really is, washing it and all that. So hopefully, I can find a good beautician who won't overbook me, and I can get in and out, and that'll be a blessing. But I won't go, but maybe once every 2 months or so. Yeah. I don't want to stress myself out if I don't have to, but I do have some spray. Meantime, I can just spray this area so it looks like I just came from the beauty parlor. And thanks for all the comments. You guys are so sweet. And it's so sad because you guys always say how beautiful I look. I wish I could feel beautiful. The pain from that surgery that I had, oh God, it's overwhelming. It is really, and it's every day. It doesn't go anywhere. And people always saying, "Oh, I hope you get better." It's not going to change. It's going to be there until I decease. It is what it is. And I know I should be positive, but that's the positivity. It's not getting any worse, though. I can tell you that's not getting any worse. But anyway, I have some. I was showing you that I put on love stuff. How did I get to a whole nother conversation? I just be. That's what happens when you live alone. Once you start chatting, you go on and on and on and on. That's someone had commented on that, so I hope I explained what I got going on up there. And I would like to put some type of blazer on her, something like that. I'll do something, but like I said, I'm not staying here, so I just stopped with my interior design. But anyway, I thrifted this beautiful shirt at the thrift store on one of my videos. You can go back because I may have my thumbnail with the shirt on. I don't know. I can't remember. That was a long time ago. But isn't it gorgeous? It has a beautiful collar. And then the button starts here, and this is open. There's no buttons here because I would not have it open like that. I'm not a flimsy girl. I like to cover up. It's kind of like a V-neck because I'm like sitting back, but kind of like a V-neck. But it's so beautiful. And then it has a pockets, right? It doesn't have a pocket. Oh yeah, because I'm like, I know I had a pocket. There's a pocket here, and the pockets there. You can barely see them. And then the sleeves are super cute. You can roll them up. They have that string system inside. I love those string systems. Anybody else like them when you can roll the sleeves and then you can snap it up and you can have short sleeves? I love shirts like that. Oh my gosh. And then I had this beautiful pewter pendant. I don't know where I got it from, but I like it because of the font, and I always talk about that when I show it. It has that cute bubbly font, like when they spray with the spray can and they doing graffiti. That's what it looks like. It reminds me of that. It's pewter, and I put it on a sterling silver chain. I wish I had a pewter chain. I do, but nothing that will come to this. But maybe one day I'll be able to change it out. Because you shouldn't have a sterling necklace with pewter. But maybe it's for the best because it won't break my neck out. Because pewter can sometimes break you out. Yeah, and then I have the matching earrings, and that says LO. And then this one says VE, so love, love. I do have a bracelet that says love. I don't know where it is. I think it might be with my Christmas jewelry because I believe it's a Christmas love bracelet, yeah. So I just got some hearts. And this is some beautiful sterling charms. And I think I got this out of a grab bag, right? They all have images, each image, and then underneath they have people's names in that beautiful what is it called? That print that they did. This definitely vintage. Yeah, it's definitely vintage. You can look by the clamp right there. And then I have another heart bracelet. And yes, I'm going to show it all because I put it on just for the video. Well, you'll see anyway when I'm showing the angels. I might have to do 2 videos because we sat here for so long. And this is another heart. Yeah, that's so cute. This is a Brighton bracelet. It's leather with stainless, I guess. Yeah, I don't think it's sterling. Isn't it gorgeous? I love Brighton stuff. Remember, I just bought that Brighton purse. Yeah. Yeah, I just bought that Brighton purse. Anyway, let's get to the angels. I hope you enjoy, and I pray that you guys are all safe. When it's freezing temperatures, make sure you run your water, run your heat. If you got space heaters, keep them in a space by themselves. And if you go to sleep, turn it off. Yeah. When you're sleeping, you really don't need heat. You could put clothes and pile up 2 sheets a comforter, I mean a quilt, and then you can have your heating blanket, and then a quilt on top, or double up on the quilts. That will keep you warm. Your face doesn't get cold, just your body, so you don't have to worry about your face sticking out from the sheets. Yeah. Okay. Um. So as you can see, there's a lot of angels. In fact, I don't even have them all in the shot. Let you see them all. Isn't that a lot? And then there's more. It's a lot. Try to get a thumbnail. All right. And most of these I got out of grab bags. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. In fact, this was a recent one, and I thought that this was a vintage piece, but it's actually modern. They did a great job on the symmetry and everything. Well, I thought it was. Even the back looked vintage, right? That was shocking. This is a modern piece. They fooled me. They really fooled me. But I guess it was intended to fool you, to look vintage because that's what they were achieving. But that's cute. There's a photograph, and I guess I'll just keep them in there. Some lady with her baby. But you can hardly see it. Wait, let me see. My light is bright. What's going on? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, something ain't right. Let me move something. Okay, is that a little better? Oh, let me see if all of the pieces are going to be bright. Let's take something else out. I think it'll be okay. Yeah, okay. I think it'll be okay. It may just be this piece because this has a lot of little diamond chips. I mean, they're not real diamonds, but you can't see it, right? It's so bright. I don't know. Maybe it come through on the film. It could just be the lighting here. And aren't angels like spiritual messengers, right, from heaven? She's cute. She's a brooch, and she has a signature too. So there's some designer made her. She has the cutest little face. And I got this recently, right? But I think angels are spiritual messengers from heaven, right? Because they serve God, and then they like watch over people. Yeah. I believe I got this in a grab bag too. She has some beautiful Aurora Borealis rhinestones on her dress. And one thing I like about angels is that they look human, but then they have like animal, like bird like wings. Their wings are like birds. Yeah. And she's a brooch as well. No signature on this one. I don't see one at least. No. It's beautiful. Nice showstopper. Very beautiful piece. Um, I don't know. I got this in a grab bag too. She's got Aurora Borealis rhinestones too, here and here. Um, and she's kind of shaped like a cupid, but she's not a cupid. But she has that childlike body. Yeah. Oh, and I actually found one, and it's not a red stone. Cause okay, if you're new here, when I got this, it had no stone, but I knew something went there because it was around flat, and you can tell it had a stone. But recently, I did a Google search, and it was pearls here. And I should have known that because it's a shell, right? Duh. Why didn't I think of that myself? It's a shell, so you have to have a pearl. So I got to remove this and put a pearl there. Yeah. Um, and again, that's a brooch, and it does have a signature. Oh, I don't have my loop. Oh no. Well, that was dumb, Tanya. Guess I can go run and get it. What does it say? Okay, I'll be right back. Let me go run and get it. And it's in my, and I found it, but then I realized it was a whole nother compartment on there. It was a plus. Okay, who makes this? Oh Lord, it's so hard to figure it out. Um, looks like Kimbo Truly. I can't really make it out. It's some kind of script font, but it's right there. Yeah. Sorry, guys. My vision's a little cloudy too. It's a beautiful pen though, isn't it? Yeah, very, very pretty. I love the shell. I love that shell. Okay. So I have to change that ruby out. Not a real ruby, at least I don't think so. I think this is Lennox or Avon. Yeah. It's a cute Lennox brooch, yeah. And that's gonna be porcelain. She has a cute star. And angels always have like dresses, right? Yeah, their dresses are always like flowing in the wind. Oh, I don't think I'm going to show them all. This is one of my favorites because it has the rhinestones, red, white, blue, and green with a little bow. Isn't she beautiful? Oh my gosh, one of my favorites. The back is broke. You know what? I have some brooches that I don't want. I'm gonna take a back piece off and put it in there. I always forget to do it. But I need to, because I need to wear her. She is beautiful. Let me show it to you one time before we move along. Isn't that stunning? I just love her. She's not sterling, although she does look sterling, but she's not. Um, and I think I just got this one. I had that one. And that's going to be bending on the knee. Yeah. They're in their little prayer mode. And I think angels have to do with Christianity, right? Yeah, they have to do with Christianity. And they also live in the supernatural. We got some pewter angels. She has a teddy bear and she's kissing the teddy bear. And this one has a candle in her hand and she's in a prayer position. She has a ring on her head. What are those called? The arches? No. You know what? I guess I can Google it real quick. What is that thing called that they wear on their head? How could I forget? Oh, my memory. I hate my memory. Somebody will let me know in the comments. But these are cute. I had that one from years ago. She's a pin. And this one I got recent grab bag. I don't know which one. Yeah. When I got her, I automatically thought of her because they have the same hairdo and the same face. I don't know why my lighting looks off. It's weird. This is a nice one. No signature. This is a neck, a pendant or a brooch. It has the connection for both, and she has a little brass bow. What's that thing on the head? Is it a veil? Let me Google it real quick. Give me one moment. When they tell me, I'm gonna be like, duh. Don't you guys hate that? Okay. What is the circle on top of an angel's head called? A halo. I think that's what I said, right? Did I say that on this one? I think I said, you know what, I have to go back, but it's called a halo. Okay, so now we know, yeah. Um, but I love hers. Let me show you again. Her halo is so cute. Isn't she beautiful? I got her a long time ago. Yeah. Um, it's not, she could be sterling. I don't see a mark. Let's double check for a mark. Nope, no mark. And then this was a recent find in one of my grab bags. It's so cute. What is it? I don't know. It's a piece to something. Something came off because you can see the glue. But I wasn't going to throw it out because it's a beautiful angel with all the children on the bottom. Cute little find. Her dress is so pretty with that emboss. And these are kind of all similar, if you ask me. They the all of these, they're kind of similar, you know. And this one too. So similar. They have a circle face. They don't have a face, just a circle. Um, why is it coming out so bright? Okay, I had to stop the camera so you can see better. Yeah. I didn't want to go through the whole video where you couldn't see it. Look at the difference. I don't know, it's just the lighting. I just moved the camera a bit. Yeah. At least you can see it now. But you see how they all have circle faces? They're all so similar. Yeah. And let's see what the other ones are. Okay, that's a brooch. That's a brooch. And this one's missing something. We can put something there. Yeah, I just got that one in one of those grab bags. She's cute, right? So cute. All right, what else we want to show? This is a cute one too. Don't I have another one that looks like her? I guess not. Put a few of them up here. Oops. I like these kind of angels. You know, maybe we'll do that next. Because I have quite a few right there. I see. Okay. All right, let's do these. These two is really similar. Now, I've had her from a while back, but this one I just recently got. And when I got her, I thought of her because they look so similar. They have the same kind of body swiveled to the right with the trumpet. Yeah, cute. She's pewter with a gold trumpet. She has a signature too. I just noticed that right on the trumpet. And she got a signature in the back too. That's a brooch. And this one is actually a pin. She has a signature too. Looks like Monet. Not sure. And this was a recent find too. She has a cute little bell. Beautiful gold tone piece. And she has two signatures. Wow. Let's look at the signatures. Oh, it's nice. Nicely made, this piece here. So beautiful. Oh God, what is that? GG? Mm. Okay, it says USA, and then the other signature is, yeah, GG. So GG made it, whoever GG is. um, Very cute. I have another angel with when the bell dangling, but she's not here. I guess she didn't make it to the count. You know, I couldn't put all the angels up here. There was no room for all of them. Oh, let's see who makes the other pieces. Let's see who makes her. Dora. Dora makes her. And this one, Cameo. And Cameo makes her. And I know I have enough to share. I have given some away because I would have had more, you know, to grandchildren over the years. Now I like these kind of angels. It looks like they're flying in a laying flat position. Yeah, so cute. This was I just got this one right recently. She's a brooch. And something's missing. See, there's a circle here. So she would have like a bell probably. Yeah. And this one is, she's just straight open. This is just a little charm piece right here. She's so cute. And this other piece in my hand is a real special piece. And I remember why I bought it. There was a antique shop used to be on the boulevard, but they closed down. It's got antique marks. Mexico 925, TN 37. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece. Kind of reminds me of I don't know why, but sometimes it reminds me of Harley Davidson. They have a little angel sometimes in their logo. I mean, the wings at least. Yeah. This was a piece that I got in the grab bag, right? I just thought she was beautiful. And that's a cupid. Yeah, cupids are like childlike. Cupids are similar to angels, where they well, actually, no, they're not, because like angels are supernatural, but I was going to say cupids are similar, but cupids are actually um, earth people, right? Yeah, I think they have to do with the earth. They're not in the sky; they're in the earth. The cupids, right? Yes, 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 yes. They're opposite. And it has a bow. Isn't this a beautiful piece? And then it's a heart, which I love hearts. It has no signature, but it's definitely a vintage piece. Very beautiful. I was happy when I got that in a grab bag. Very nice. I haven't worn it, but I did put that circle on it so I can put a chain on it. It looks like I got a Christmas angel here. Maybe that's the one with the thing dangling. See how she's dangling a leaf though. She's a Christmas little angel. This was a recent find too. And she's a pin, no signature. This was a recent find too. Isn't that a cute little angel? She's a pin. She has all little rhinestones. Cute. I thought it was a butterfly when I first picked her up. Yeah. Okay, I'm getting worn out. Let's move along. This is a piece, I think I've had this for a while. Very big. She does have a signature. Let me see if I can make it out. It says M.I. Yeah, M.I. And most of these are like cheaply made. In fact, I'm sure this is definitely a modern piece, that piece there. And these are pieces, I think I got this one a while back and I got this one recently. They reminded me of one another. She says peace and she says grandmas are all love. Yeah. Oh, this is MI too. I can see right there. She's by MI too. What was the other MI piece? I just had it. Oh, that was, which one was it? Oh no. I forgot. Oh, wasn't it her? No. Forget it, but we just had an MI piece. This one has no signature. This is a real nice substantial piece. Her color came off. You see her wing? Yeah, she's missing the white paint. Okay, anything else I want to show? Okay, this one is cute. Is that pewter or sterling? Let's see if we can see a signature. I don't see a signature, but I think this piece has a signature. I don't see it. It's so dark. It needs to be clean. It's a beautiful piece. And she has a halo. Yeah. Wow. Let's see if I can give you a close-up of what she looks like. Oh, my camera is way off. Okay, there it is. She has an Asian face, kind of, right? Like it looks like an Asian face. Very beautiful piece. I have worn her before. This is a nice piece. It reminds me of the Victorian, but it's definitely not Victorian. You can just tell by the back, but still in all, it's mimicking it, and it has a Cupid childlike figure. Very nice piece. You can wear that on your blazer. Yes, in the wintertime, that would look so nice on your blazer. Where's the other? Okay, there's the other angels. I have a pixie. I bought him out. Cute little pixie. I think pixies have to do with Earth too, right? Yeah. Matter of fact, I think Cupids, I'm getting it mixed up. Maybe I should have Googled it. I'm trying to figure out, do Cupids, are they from heaven as well, or are they on Earth? Because, they are like childlike figures. I had to Google that. But I know pixies are definitely have to do with the Earth. And that's a beautiful heart brooch with a mother of pearl stone right there. No name. I don't see a signature. I don't remember where I got that, but I've had it for a long time. Let me show you the pixie. He is a darling. Oh gosh. Isn't he beautiful? He has that devilish look. They're very mischief pixies, very mischievous. I used to have some beautiful like prints and figurines of like pixies and devils, but I gave them to my ex. I gifted him a cute little ensemble one day. I wish I would have kept them, but you know, you got to give gifts to people you're dating, right? Yeah. Okay, here we have some more angels. I guess I'll just show them. I don't feel like picking them up and going through each one. And then I'll just show them to you. And I'll see if there's any special ones that I want to show you. I do like these guys on the bottom. They have crystals as bodies. That's kind of cute. This one has a green body. And then you have one here. She's much bigger. She's very pretty. Let me get the board and show you her. She's a pin. And you can also wear her as a pendant because you can put a chain in her halo. Isn't that pretty? Yeah. I'm sure I got that in a grab bag. Let me pull out a few pieces that I think you'd be interested in looking at. I'm hot. I think the temperature has dropped. I can turn that heat off. I don't like to run my heat. It suffocates me. I don't know how people leave their heat on all day. I like the cool air. These are some cute pieces. She's real beautiful. Like a bronze piece. She's got a blue rhinestone. You know, these are definitely religious pieces. Okay. Well, here's some Christmas earrings. Let me show you these. These are cute. Can wear those during Christmas. Kind of looks like stained glass, right? Yes, they did a great job. I had this. Is that a Cupid? Yeah, it's a Cupid. It broke. It's a shame. It broke. It was a bell. I've showed it before. It never was like sturdy. It was like wobbly. And so that wobbly eventually broke it. Yeah. But here's the bell itself. And you would just put it in there. But I'm going to show you the thing. So that's how it's set. And this, of course, it's sterling. It has marks. It says someone's initials and then love. Um, Something with a date. It looks like, what date is that? My gosh. Right. Oh, I can't see it. Give me 1 minute. I think I need to use my magnify. It says, I can't make it out, but the date is 1485. My God, that's a long time ago. Ooh. Oh, there's another signature in the back. What does that say? Oh, it's Reed and Barton. Okay. Reed and Barton. Hmm. So the piece where the bell hangs is broke. Let me show you. See right there? It's supposed to be a hook. And then you would hook the bell onto it. But this cracked. So I don't know how I would rehook it. But I was thinking I can tie a string around here and then connect it to the bell and then just kind of glue it back in. Yeah, so I'll fix it at some time. But I was just showing you the beautiful Cupid. Isn't he gorgeous? Yeah, beautiful piece. I hate it broke. I have a small collection of bells. Okay, so since we pulled out angels, I pulled out other things to go with the angels. Oh, here's another angel. I had her from a long time ago. When I first started collecting brass as a young lady, she was in one of my hoards or one of my hauls here, and I think it's brass and stainless. Although I shine this with silver polish and it comes out shiny, so it may even be sterling. I don't know. I don't see a mark. That's why I say stainless. When I don't see a mark, I say stainless. But look at her bell. Isn't that cute? It actually moves. And I think you can put a small candle in there perhaps, yeah. I used to have several of these, and then I got rid of them. I sold them, and I just kept her because she was more sturdy. Because some of them are cheaply made, yeah. And it says made in Hong Kong, so she's an older model. The newer ones are made in China. Everyone knows that. So I pulled out a few other things that had to do with heaven. So we'll just go through a few pieces and then we'll move right along. I hope you're enjoying this video. I think I had, which one did I have? I think I had this one from a long time ago, right? And I just got this one, or vice versa. Yeah. When I got this one in the grab bag on video, I was saying I have one, and here she is. But she is broke. So I need to find her a pen. I love Jesus. Some beautiful pieces. This one's really nice. I like the little bubbles in it. They are so similar. The piece in the back is the same, but this one doesn't have a chain. Yeah. Because you see this one has holes on the bottom for that chain. That's the only difference. And then, of course, the colors. But aren't they gorgeous? I love Jesus. I had another one. It was bigger. It was sterling. I gave it to my sister. She loves the Lord. He's very righteous. Okay, let's move along. I have some crosses. I think this is Sarah Covington cross. Yeah, it's a pendant. And I already know what Sarah Covington is, her signature right there. And I believe I got this in a junk jewelry jar too, right? Yeah, beautiful cross. I love it. They did a nice job trying to make it look Victorian with those scrolls and stuff like that. They did a great job. And then I have this one. And I think this was a recent find too. I was shocked when I saw it. Isn't it beautiful? It's got these beautiful rhinestones and they're all there. That is to die for. In fact, when I first had it in my hand, I thought it was a can opener. Then I looked up like, this is a cross. So substantial, I couldn't believe it. I put on this beautiful sterling silver rope necklace that I have. I have not yet to wear it. I mean, where would I wear it to? It's so huge. I think it's more masculine, right? Or if you work in the behind the pulpit somewhere, you know. Very beautiful cross. Does it have a name? No, I don't see a name, but you could always do a Google lens. Isn't it beautiful? My gosh, it's to die for. Really is a nice find. Guys, if you can get grab bags, get some. That's why I get all these beautiful stuff. They don't really have value, but well, they have value to me. I don't remember where I got this from. Might have been in the junk jewelry jar too. Just on a piece of, is that wood? Yeah, a piece of wood with some little stainless pieces. Cute little cross. Crosses represent crucifixion of Jesus Christ. Now, that's the same for, I think, every religion, right? Yeah. Any more? Let's see some more crosses. And I believe I got this in a junk jewelry jar too, right? This is beautiful. Although it's missing some turquoise stones, but this is very, very old and beautiful. And then it has another beautiful cross in the back. I don't see a name. I really need to put some more stones in there. That's a beautiful piece. Here's another cross. This is more of a designer piece. No name. Is it sterling? I don't know. Sure, it looks sterling, but I don't see a mark. I see something in there, but it's so tarnished. Oh, can't make it out. You'd have to probably clean it. I don't think it's sterling though. No, I can see some like little copper or some light coming through. It's probably stainless with a gold tone. Yeah, I think this is some designer made that, I forget. This has a name. This is hand carved. I'm gonna do a Google search on it because I forget it has a name. You know, crosses have different shapes and sizes. They come from different places, different time periods, different religions. Let's see what it says. It's Jerusalem cross. Wow. Okay, I didn't expect that. It's a Jerusalem cross, handmade. Wow. Okay. Shout out to the Jews. It's beautiful. Whoever made it did a great job. This came in a grab bag. Wow. I've been blessed with those grab bags. You get some beautiful trinkets. I think I got this in a grab bag too, right? With all the sheeps. And it's, so this is Spanish. It's Papa Francesco from 2013. Yeah, he's the man that took the sheep out, right? There's a story. I don't remember it, but I really don't like to get into too much religion because we all have different religions, and I don't want you to stop watching my videos because I talk about something so much. I've mentioned that before. Me and all my subscribers, we're all different races, and we all have different religions. We all live in different places. This was a beautiful piece that I found. It's not glass, it's plastic, but it's just so gorgeous. It came in one of them grab bags. Isn't it beautiful? My goodness. So Victorian, right? Very Victorian. And has a brass back, but it's not glass. It's very cheaply made, but man, they did a great job. It's like, well, maybe it is glass. Huh? Maybe it is glass. I thought it was plastic, but I believe it is glass. My bad. Just not a hard glass. Because you don't see that shine coming through, so that's why you think it's plastic. Yeah, I thought it was plastic, but it's actually not. This is another cross. Let's do a Google lens on that and see what it says. And I hope all you guys know how to use your Google lens, right? There's a little thing right here. See that little thing right there? You just push that. And then the Google lens come up. And you can just, and then you would hit that button there to take a picture of whatever you want, and they give you the history. It's an Ethiopian Coptic cross. Wow, I never knew that. Geometrical lattice work. Wow, that's interesting. I did not know that. So that's from Ethiopia. Wow. That is beautiful. It looks like there's a piece missing there. You see it's a little chunk missing right there. But other than that, it's in perfect condition. And it's definitely brass. Beautiful piece, hand carved. It's one piece of brass and they hand carved it. Beautiful piece. So nice to wear stuff like this. It's just so beautiful and so unique. Wow. That came from Ethiopia. Wow. I wonder if it's probably an old piece too. Let me see. Let me read the what it says. It represents everlasting life of the Ark of the Covenant. Wow. And so the design incorporates 12 points. Oh, that's what these things are going around. 3 at the end of each arm, symbolizing Jesus' 12 apostles. Wow. It goes on and on. And it's made of brass or silver. I got the brass one. I would love to have that in silver. Well, it's got a hefty price on it too. Didn't know that. What else? And then this one, we don't have to do a Google search. We all know that that's Jerusalem as well. I never can. Oh, okay. I never distinguished the two. But now that you look at them, they have the little crosses, the 4 little crosses. I just didn't notice it. We don't notice. Our eyes don't catch everything. But the first time I got my hands on this, I knew this was Jewish, you know? Growing up in New York, you just know these things. And it opens up, and you can wear it like that. So then you would wear it like this. You can wear it like that, yeah. I have quite a few of these. But I never distinguished that wooden piece. It just never looked the same to me. But they are identical. Oh, because this one's in a circular shape. That's what threw me off. I'm used to seeing them in just a straight square off shape like this one. You know, it's just very geometrical. Mm. And this one is round. That's why I didn't distinguish it. Well, I know now, and you guys know now. Here's another Jewish star cross kind of thing. Yeah, that's the candelabra. This is another cross. I don't know what this is. Let's do a Google lens on that one. Let's see what that is. And I'm going to wrap up because I can't stand too long. I start having like spasm pains. So painful. And this is a double door J pendant in brass. But where does it come from? It doesn't. Oh, it's Buddhism. Oh, wow. That's like a Muslim piece. I never knew. Where did I get this? I don't remember. I'm sure it came out of a grab bag. Oh, it's a beautiful piece. Is that gold? I don't see any markings. Wait, didn't it say brass? Yeah, it said brass. It's brass. It's a pendant. Wow, Buddhism. I never knew. Any more unique crosses? I should have pulled out more unique crosses. Well, here's one. Here's one. Ben Aladdin. Looks like Ben Ali Age. Excuse me. Let's see who makes this one. That's a regular shape though. Yes. Well, it has a little different shape. Let me just go back. Let's see what this one's about. It's a bronze cross pendant with German text. Ich bin Ali Tagi Ba Uch. Oh, I am with you always. Wow. Wow. Ich bin. So that's what it's. I didn't even notice the top. It is. I thought that was just a symbol, but it's ICH. Ich bin Ali Taj. I didn't even see the T. Taj Ba Uch. I am with you always. Get out of here. It's German. That is beautiful. Oh my goodness. You gotta be kidding me. That one's worth $40. Wow. I'll take it. This thing is worth $40. That jewelry jar, I probably didn't even spend $40 back then. Wow, I didn't know this was German. That is beautiful. Has a circle in the middle. I never Googled these things. Normally when I get things out of jewelry jars, I just wipe them off a bit and then I put them somewhere. I don't do Google searches. Wow, that's interesting. I wonder if this is something or is that just a mosaic. And that's lapis, by the way. Yeah, that's lapis. That's you never know till you do a Google search, right? Wow, Ethiopian, German, Jewish. Mm. I don't think this is anything, no. I just think it's just a mosaic, but you just never know, right? It's a sterling silver pendant. It's not sterling silver, featuring a mosaic or inlay of blue lapis lazuli stones. Okay, well, this is nothing special. I didn't think so. But it's a great piece, but you can clearly see it's not sterling. Sometimes with the Google, you have to keep taking pictures. Now you take a picture from the side and it'll pull that brass in. Yeah, but from head on, it do look sterling head on. That's a beautiful piece. I don't remember where I got that from. These are two cute pieces. I think I got that purple one last year, right, in the grab bag. It's amethyst and sterling, and then this one I've had from years ago. Some amber sterling, beautiful, beautiful piece. And they have some beautiful marks. What does that say? You can just see it. So I'm looking at the design. Oh, NF. Whoever NF is, I'm not sure. I don't know who NF is, but whoever they are, they designed that piece. That was a great find to have a sterling cross. It doesn't have much weight though. You know, if it had more weight, like this one has a lot of weight, then you know the sterling is more valuable. I can't even read the signature in there. It's so little, but the only thing I can make out is that it says 925, but I can't make out the other little signatures and stuff. This is nice, one hand carved. I love hand carved pieces. They're just so beautiful and they feel so nice. I love amber. Maybe I'll show my amber collection of jewelry. This is a cute sterling silver necklace. It says peace. I'm not sure where I got it. I think it came in one of those grab bags, but that was a cute find. It says peace, and then that sign says, the other side says faith. I have not yet to clean it, and I have some sterling cleaner. Maybe I'll pull out some silver pieces and clean them and do a small video. Yeah, maybe I'll set that up. I'm hurting, but I want to continue. I have one or two more pieces I want to show you. So you notice that this is a square table. It's tall, so I'm able to stand. It's a new purchase. I got it from the thrift store. I think I told you guys. Couple bucks. The guy took the legs off, so it was easy for me to get it out the car and bring it in. It's solid wood, but it was not heavy at all. And I couldn't pick up the tabletop. It was too heavy, though. I had to wait for somebody to come by to ask them to bring the table and then put it together for me. But the legs, I was able to carry those in one by one. Took forever, but I got it done. Because when I'm sitting doing these videos, I notice afterwards I'm in more pain. So that's why I got the table. So standing, I can't stand long, but at least afterwards I'm not in so much pain. Once I move out of the position that I'm standing in and lay on the heating pad for a while, I'll be okay. So what I'm going to do is I have a few pieces. We're not going to go through them all, but I just want to show you a few more little pieces, religious pieces that I have. And then we'll wrap the video up. Oh, this is a beautiful piece. I think that's Mother and Child and Mary, right? And mostly, normally when you have pieces like this, they normally be Catholic, but not all the time. So these pieces are special to me because, yes, I'm Catholic. And if you can see, I'm not. There's a whole lot right there. There's a whole lot. And again, I got most of these out of grab bags. Some beautiful pieces. I have a couple of these. In fact, one broke. Yes, the head fell right out because if you look, they're all made differently and some are cheap and some are more valuable. Like I have one right here I'm looking at and I'm going to show you the difference. This one is much cheaply made, although they look the same. But if you have them near you, you can see this is way better quality than that one. And most of these pieces, they have, the back is not the impression from the picture on the front. It's a whole nother scene on the back. And so with that Google lens, it will tell you who's on front and who's on back. Such a beautiful piece. This is sterling, by the way. This was a recent find. I think I got it last year. It's not sterling, but it's a beautiful piece on the back. Who is that? I forget his name. You can let me do a Google search real quick, and then we're going to end the video. I keep saying that, right? Now I try to leave you with as much information as I can. Let's see who he was. It's vintage or antique religious medals on Sacred Heart of Jesus with a red enamel border. And then it says the profile mimics Virgin Mary, possibly Our Lady of Mount Carmel. Yeah. And see, that's the person on the back. So that way, a lot of these pieces have front and back, and it's always different. See, this has an image on front. This looks like the lady at the well. And then the back says, Ruga por nosotros. Pray for us. Yeah, pray for us. Ruga por nosotros. So that's not Mary at the well then, if it's Spanish. I'm not sure who that is. Let me do a Google search real quick. But I don't speak Spanish, but I know a lot of Spanish. I used to speak Spanish when I was in New York. Not fluently. But coming here, I don't have any Spanish friends to talk to. They have Spanish people here now in Georgia, but when I came, there was very few, and not where I lived. So I have no one to speak it with now. So that's why my Spanish, if I stayed in New York, I probably would be speaking it fluently now because I was with Spanish people every day from Dominican Republic, from Puerto Rico, from Cuba. I can go on and on. This is a sterling silver Saint Rita of Cassia medal. Okay, Rita of Cassia, patron saint of impossible causes. Wow. It doesn't tell you about the reverse side, which is weird. Because it's definitely, they should have talked about that one. I believe it says pray for us. Or pray for we. Yeah, because nosotros meaning we, right? And these pieces are like cute collectibles. And that's another Spanish one. It says, Madre, pray for us. Pray for the mothers, maybe, because it says Madre. It's a beautiful piece. It looks like, where's that other piece? Are those the same people? Oh, no. This one says Hong Kong. Yeah. And when I'm looking, I don't think anything else that I really need to share with you. Oh, I wanted to do a Google lens on this, but I'm hurting too bad. But I believe that's something too. So maybe you can just tell me in the comments, because that's a different shape cross too. So that's something, but we got to go. I've done enough. I'm trying to see if I have a favorite angel. And I have more angels too. Because I realize I have a couple sterling silver angels, but they're not here. They're probably with my sterling silver stuff. I don't really have a special one. I guess I like her. She's so whimsical. I really like her a lot. Now, let me show you these little pieces. A few that didn't make it. And then we're going to wrap up. Guys, I love you so much. I hope you have a lovely day and stay safe in all this weather. There's a few that didn't make it, so you can still see. These two are almost identical. I think I got that one, and I said I had one that looks like her, but she's a bit smaller, and she doesn't have that sprinkly dress on. But cute collectibles is what they are. And this is almost like a coin. It came in that case. It came in a box, but I don't know what happened to the box. I don't see it anymore, but it was in a box a long time ago. Maybe I put something else in it, so I have to backtrack and look. But God bless. And I guess this would have to be my favorite piece, because I just love this. It's so beautiful with those beautiful rhinestones in there. It's just die for. They may even have some value. I need to do a Google lens on that one. But God bless. I'll see you next time. Like I said, I'm going to try maybe shine some sterling. Maybe we can do that. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. I think as the weather warms up, I'll probably try to be a little bit more creative. All right. God bless and have a lovely day.